Have a seat.
Doug, you want to get ahead of us here? Any last words?
I'm going to guide him because he can't.
Any last words? I love animals.
Good luck. He's going to intro you. It's going to be quick. Fine.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second night of Salem Horror Fest. How's everybody doing? Thank you all for coming out. We are going to shortly show Return of the Living Dead, but first we'd like to invite Linnea Quigley up to do a few question and answers with the audience. So please give her a big round of applause. Yay! Let's get you a microphone.
When I did the sound check, this one didn't work. So
Oh,
this
well,
brilliant lady made it work.
she has got it ready for us. So, shall we open it up
Yes.
for a few questions?
Okay, one
Yes,
thing. I have a
absolutely.
thing about your brains.
Oh,
You know, it's just like a thing I've got about it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but maybe later.
all right. Lucky me.
Yeah.
So, anybody at all
Anybody
have a
have
question?
any questions about anything?
Come on, guys.
Really?
Right in back, up there.
Okay, what do you have a question about?
Yeah, when I was seeing the documentary for the movie,
Yeah?
I heard that you guys were not allowed to see the Tarman.
No, we
It
could.
was time for filming, so what was your reaction when you saw him for the first time?
Well, they didn't, it was Beverly that couldn't see him because they wanted the reaction of seeing him for the first time. I saw him. I don't know if the other cast members did, but it was just like, my reaction was, oh God, he has to be in that suit and be slimed over, and you know, because I've gone through prosthetics before and things like that, and I felt bad for him because he, you know, had to stay in that suit for so long. And, you know, bodily function, whatever, would be horrible. Okay, did you ask or you're waving at somebody?
Waving something.
Okay. Well, you have to ask a question now since you waved.
Did you get to keep the vest?
Well, I did keep the vest, which I love, but I did give it to a fan. That, yeah, I'm like, shoot. But I kept, I think, one thing. My boots. Yeah. Which I wasn't in very much, but it was like I kind of like met a couple people today at the Wax Museum, which is really cool here. And one guy said, I thought you looked familiar, and I just told him, I go, well, it's, you know, you probably don't recognize me because I have clothes on. You know, so, what can I say? I did it. Woo! Anybody have any? Oh, okay.
What's your favorite movie that you've been in?
I think Return of the Living Dead is my favorite movie I've been in. And then the second is Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bowl-O-Rama. I love that movie. Now there's one coming out which I think is going to be really good called Clownado. Yeah. And I kind of reprise a role from a movie. I won't tell what movie, but I kind of reprise it, like what would happen if she was old or something. And it's going to be really fun. And then another one is going to be The Last Thanksgiving. I'm doing all these holiday movies, you know, wait till Easter or something. No, this one's, The Last Thanksgiving, yes. And then Twilight Camp is another one. So all of a sudden I've been doing a few slasher films again. I'm like, what's up on these holidays? Watch out. And, okay, how many of you were against or kind of thought it was morbid more than the movies that, not Aretha Franklin, help me out.
Oh, God.
The lady that just died.
I thought it was Aretha Franklin.
Was it?
And-
No. Was it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
How many think it was morbid that she changed clothes every day and people came and looked at her?
Oh, for
She
her
did?
funeral.
I didn't know that.
She had a multi-day funeral service.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
like, how many think that was morbid? I did too. I thought it was more morbid than any movie I ever saw.
It's a little weird.
And there were different poses. I just was like, it's just like, after a few days, no.
How do you want your funeral?
My funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to have a funeral. I think I'm going to devote my body to science.
Or we could just get you at Count Orlok's. We could-
Exactly. Just
There,
like,
right?
if you know a taxidermy place, just
There's
stuff
plenty.
me.
We'll get you set up.
Yeah, whatever, stuff me and, make it a nice outfit.
Oh, of course.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
change.
We'll get you
but
in the
yeah.
boots.
Okay, yeah, with the boots. Okay,
Your voice is on SACX is I'm stupid, I believe.
oh, yes.
And so, did you know about that before the song came out, or how was it when you first heard it? When you heard that line and said, "Yeah, very stupid."
I was shocked. Somebody told me about it. I said, yeah, right. And when they played it for me, I was like ecstatic. I was so happy.
Ecstatic.
I was ecstatic. I know. I know. Very good.
Bum, bum.
I brought my memory stick, so I remember things.
Anyone else?
What was maybe the hardest part? And it seems like a very fun movie to film, Return of the Living Dead. But what was like maybe something like the hardest part, or like kind of is anything that stuck out? Like,
Oh my God, yes. The rain was so hard because in LA it gets cold at night, because it's the desert.
yeah.
And we had to be in the rain all night until the morning. But the worst one was when I come resurrected, because these kind of hillbilly guys were doing the rain machines and this, and so they were digging a hole, and then then they start filling it in on top of me. And I can't hear, I can't see, I can't breathe, and I have to like time it by thinking, okay, they say, okay, rain machine. Then they have to say speed for the sound, and then they have to say action. And I can't hear anything, so I have to like think, okay, and I'm doing this in one take because I don't like being buried alive. This is really creepy, and especially by them. So it's like, I just said, I'm not gonna slip on this mud, I'm just gonna come up and do it. So I luckily did it in one take. So that was hard.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm just wondering, when you were making this film, like, did you think it was going to be the kind of cult success that it was, and how has that been for you since then?
I never, and none of the cast thought it was going to be a hit. We thought we were just doing another horror film, and it would just be like, many of them, people see them, they like them, they don't like them, and then it'll go away. Never in my wildest imagination would I think I'd be in Salem with you guys and watching it, like, what is it, 30 or 35 years? It's a lot of
Yeah,
years
it's a long
later.
time, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you can't count that much.
I was too young when I first saw it.
I know, that's what I
Can
hate
you tell it
hearing.
affected me some way or
Well, I
another?
was only 12 when I did the part. You can't lie about your age now with the internet.
Oh, the internet, yeah.
Forget
Can't hide
it.
it.
Forget it. Okay, I saw another hand. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, another one of my all-time favorites of yours is Night of the Demons. I was just wondering, how was it with all the makeup and prosthetics? Because some scenes you were, kind of going back and forth. I saw your interview on the collector's edition where you, "Run, Judy, run."
Yes. Oh, okay. Letting Kevin think he came up with the idea. Yes. I hated the prosthetics because they took 13 or 14 hours, especially the last night, to put them on. And I had a guy that would just stand there and look, and then Randy Cook. And then he'd come up and I remember it was his birthday, and he'd check it out, paint a little bit more, and I was just ready to strangle the guy. And they had, the contacts and the teeth, and you can't see out of the contacts, and people lead you around. And in fact, Christmas Gibbons is here, who's doing a documentary on Night of the Demons. So you'll probably enjoy that when it comes out.
Yeah.
So you can talk to him. He's around here somewhere.
I can't see too far back with my
Where is?
makeup,
Oh,
so.
there's two people.
We'll
over
take these
in a line.
2 questions and that'll be it.
All
So
right.
first guy in the glasses.
Yeah, I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on Savage Streets? Because it's one of my favorite exploitation movies and no one really talks about it.
I know.
Who rated it? Is that a movie that you're proud of?
I'm proud of Savage Streets, yeah, because I got to work with Linda Blair, and I was like terrified because I was a big fan of hers, and it was supposed to be Cherie Curry, and the last minute, literally, we'd been rehearsing with her, Linda Blair walks in, I'm like, oh, they're gonna fire me. I'm her same height, I'm her same age. I'm like, I'm blonde, she's brunette, oh. But I didn't get fired, thank God. And I'm proud of it because it was really fun, not fun to do the rape or anything, but I love the scenes, like the music and when she's like zipping up her outfit to go take revenge. I love that.
And then we have that last question, the scarf.
Yeah, did you have any creative input on the costume or the wig or makeup, any of it?
On Return,
Yeah.
Dan O'Bannon was totally on all of that. Where the skull was gonna be on my crotch, where this was gonna be. Like before I do the dance, I mean, he's like putting the mushrooms on the ground a certain way. He was totally into that. They wanted me to cut my hair and dye it that color and shave off my eyebrows. And I made the guy that was doing the hair say that my hair wouldn't stand up like that in the rain, which is true. And that my eyebrows might not grow back, which is true. And I remember that the producer went by, and every time he went by my room, he'd be like, that wig's $1,000. I was so mad.
Well, I think that is about it for our Q&A this evening, and we will start Return of the Living Dead momentarily. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's give a round of applause to Linnea Quigley one more time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me in Salem, one of my favorite places. We're gonna do some brainy stuff now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go in private for that. So.
FYI, guys, some of you may have bought tickets ahead of time.